You know what I've noticed? In any message I share, for the record, always applies to myself. Like, I'm not exempt just because I'm sharing it. So I've noticed that we want to sign your sign. Mind you, we've been getting dreams, songs, angel numbers. That post that came across our feed that just so happened to apply to our situation. But we want the sign to be on the billboard in big red letters, lit up with glitter. And it's almost as if we're waiting for this moment to feel ready. You're not going to feel ready for something you've never done. That's why you have to get pushed. We're also waiting for us to trust the outside world and the people in it. But a bird doesn't trust the branch it lands on. It trusts its wings. And you should do the same. Why? So I'm currently cleaning house, out with the old, in with the new, manifesting a new wardrobe, inshallah. I have no idea how this is gonna look. I have contractual obligations, clothes to wear, posts to do, bills that have to be paid, and, showing up the best I can, right? Because I know that it's not gonna be perfect. I know that people may have a gripe. I mean, my arms are out. Right? First of all, it's hot, and then I sweat like a puddle under my armpits. Not an excuse, but looking into Botox under my arms and finding clothes that are more aligned with where I'm headed, even if it's not to the book perfect. That's what this is all about for me, as I'm just going to show up and give my best, and every day my best gets better.
What is she talking about?
She better take it easy. Listen, she better take some notes from Mia Khalifa. They do not play with that. Once you start wearing that hijab, leave it alone. You better really straighten up. She don't understand that type of heat that she gonna get if she play with it. I've seen her try to do conversions before, back when she was dealing with like Jess Pearly things. She was acting like she was about to be a new woman type deal, and then reverted right back to it. Listen, don't play in that hijab, man. They not Christians. They ain't playing with you. They are very serious about you. Do not do that. You representing them now, so
get beat with a shoe.
A couple of years back, I had went out to Dubai with a good buddy of mine, and he had one of the get-ups on that the men wear, and we went to a bar. So we go inside the bar, we go sit. He went to the bathroom. We go sit. We're waiting for him 10, 15 minutes. Man, where bro at? So I'm gonna go check on him. I go to the bathroom. He not in the bathroom. So I handle my business, come back to the table. He in a completely different outfit. He said when he went into the bathroom, this guy walked in and sat and waited until he finished and was like, somebody wants to speak to you. It's like, nigga, we 20 hours away from the crib. I don't know nobody here. They took him in the back. They grilled him. What your passport? Who are you? Who you here with? Woo, woo, woo. Take that shit off. Luckily, he had on some clothes underneath, and he took that shit off, and the folks was shook up the entire time.
They G-checked him.
Yeah, they do not
check in.
They do not play that. They do not play that.
Man, bullshit. Because Mia Khalifa has been still acting a goddamn fool over here. They ain't did shit to her ass. As long as she wore that
joint one time. She was crying about her death threats and all this other stuff. Like, really getting at them.
Everybody cry about death threats. Everybody cry about death threats. Who was that? Who was just old boy? What was it? Old boy mama who got into it with Keith Lee. That motherfucker got online crying about his mama receiving death threats. Everybody cry about death threats. I don't take that shit. Everybody get death threats when they do something stupid.
About death threats. I get a lot.
That ain't nothing. I mean, you shouldn't play around with religion in general. I'm totally against that. But doing that for views and for clout,
it's trash what she's doing, but she ain't shit gonna happen to her. As long as she don't cross that pond.
How y'all like it without makeup?
You said what?
She
How
still
y'all like it without makeup?
She still beautiful, bro.
She still look good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. She just sound goofy. I don't understand. Like nothing she said had anything to do with it.
Trev, you think she Alpo?
The hell is that?
Yeah, I don't even. What's Alpo? Oh, nah. She went down a couple notches. She lost like 3 numbers. Without
you a tough guy. You a tough guy.
Shit, 30. What's she say? It was like a year and a half ago. She said 31 bodies, so you know she 40s.
She went from like an 8 to like I guess.
No, she got more than 31 bodies, bro.
I'm saying that's what she said like a year and a half ago.
How you know, Viz?
So you know she. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I think she on the journey, and it do seem like it could be potentially for the cloud and playing games and stuff, but she's trying, it seems like, to make an effort to get to where she wants to go. Nobody gonna be perfect.
Here go Marcus again. Here go Marcus again with that bullshit.
Ronnie Romance.
It never failed.
No, bro, how long have you been following Brittany Renner? How long have you followed Brittany Renner?
So this is the thing. I haven't been following her. I don't really follow her. I heard about her. I seen a couple of videos online. But this my thing, Trev. This is my thing. This is beyond Brittany Renner. Malcolm X, before he reconverted, would have been looked at as publicly as a Brittany Renner, right? When a lot of the guys go to jail one way and come back another way. When people trying to make a transition in their life and they're actively, and I see them actively trying to push forward to the next phase in their life, I'm not just going to say, no, you're that person that you used to be. Because maybe, just maybe, until that she decided that something clicked in her mind. When I heard her in the car first, I was thinking like, I don't believe this, because you could just put her job on and then just say you a Muslim now, but where's the action behind it? I look behind her, all her clothes is on the floor. So this woman is trying to change her entire wardrobe. She even apologized for her arm being out. It seems to me that she is trying to walk down this path.
Marcus.
So how many times if somebody lied to you today, right? Are you gonna keep believing them, or are you gonna be skeptical?
Somebody tell me they're not gonna do heroin no more, and they start throwing everything away that they would use, like if they mainline it, and I see them in the house trying to throw their needles away, and I see them like taking some dope and actually flushing that shit down the toilet, and they still an addict, but they're trying to get clean. I'm not gonna sit there and say, no, your ass just a drug addict. You're just a drug addict. They're on a path to try and get sober. That's what I'm saying. She might be on a path to do XYZ. Until I see her backslide off of this, I gotta, like, anybody if y'all Christians, you supposed to believe the same thing.
Marcus,
no, it's like the boy who cried wolf. It's like the boy who cried wolf. We saw this movie before from her. It's not like the type of chick. We literally saw this from her in particular more than once, right? So I'm not going to Malcolm X diagnose her, right? But all I'm going to say is that she has tried this many times before, and she always reverts back to her original self, because that's what goes most viral. This is nothing but a ploy, in my opinion. I don't think she's going to do that. That's just my opinion, though.
And I don't know what she's going to do. I'm saying if she presenting that she trying to transition and change to something else, I can't. It'd be around to tell her she can't be born again. She can't, as a Christian, she can't. That's like y'all see somebody in church get baptized, and then y'all walk up to him and be like, "Bitch, you still a hoe? You hoeing out here?" She's like, "I'm trying to walk a path with God and get right," and you like, "Nah, bitch, you a hoe. You gonna be fucking and doing dicks."
So if you see her, twerking next week, if you see her twerking next week, right, and then the following week she says she's about to be Hindu instead. Are you gonna have the same conversation? You would approach it the same way and be like, yeah, nah, well, she's trying to do this again. Would you have the same conversation? So
the relationship that I would want to have with God, I wish I would be able to say I would do that. I would not, but the type of relationship. That's where we at. Only because we saw it before, and that's where we at right now because we saw it before. Right. I never seen the portion. So I can't, from a moral or a relationship with God stance, say that her trying to get to the next step, I got to keep condemning her while walking that path.
So all we saying is that just what you just told us, how you said if she tried to become a Hindu next week, you'd be skeptical. We've seen it before. That's why we're skeptical. Same position you would have if you were to follow her like we did. That's all we saying.
And look, I'm no Malcolm X expert, but didn't he kind of like walk the walk behind closed doors before we got loud?
Yeah,
about his journey.
Who?
Yeah.
Didn't Malcolm X walk the walk for a while before he got loud about his journey?
Oh, he couldn't get no. He was in jail, so he had to learn first.
Yeah. Same thing. First of all, when you listen to somebody talk, and you heard it in a car. I heard it when she was in a room. What are you talking about? There is nothing you said that makes me believe, like, okay, she's serious about this.
What are you talking about?
You know, they're talking about an armpit sweating, like a stuck pig, and oh man, check this out. What's going? Like, she just nothing about what you said made me. I can at least say that, God damn it, Black China at least spoke about God in a way that made the person sitting across from him say, "Oh yeah, okay."
Like, convincing, yeah.
Like Black China, the perfect example, because we had this same conversation about
you was the one I was arguing with. I knew it was somebody.
No, it wasn't me. I agreed. This is the same thing I'm saying right now. I said you have to wait and see until Black size changes. Black China shit way worse than hers, actually. So
I was about to say that I don't know who I argued with last. I was like, I don't know who I argued with last week, but I at least give last year. But I give Black China at least like, okay, she actually did start she ain't messed up yet. Hey, she been walking kind of clean as of soon as she made her transition or whatever. She has been a lot more clean in her behavior and the way she's moved. But even then, at least she started like the way she was talking already in that moment. She had already done stuff like took her things out, got tattoos removed, things like that. What is this chick doing besides talking crazy? I don't even think she ever read the book.
That's well. So all right. So I'm with Marcus on this because I'm with Marcus on this because I feel the same way about B. Simone, but at the same time, to Sweeney's point, typically what we see when people find religion and what they say in the Christian faith, they're going to be in the closet of prayer for a while before they re-expose themselves as this new individual that they are. So the fact that she's portraying this in the way that she's doing it, it does feel as if it's set up. You know, it's easy to take all of your belongings and just put it out in the floor compared to if she would have burnt it, if we would have saw her actually light it to the fire or something, or if she would have fell off the face of the earth for a month and then came back with a different image.
That's what you're showing us, man.
This was her on July 29th. July 29th.
Be careful what you're showing, Swing.
Yeah, so I agree with both. I agree with both.
Hold on, y'all.
What has she posted since she posted that video, Sweeney?
This is 3 days ago.
Okay.
She only those are the last two videos that she has. She ain't put after.
And this is still pinned.
Yeah.
If you get into that faith as deep as that,
is not what's pinned at the top.
You're gonna delete all of that stuff that's on your page. You'll delete every single picture that's provocative.
And that makes sense.
That's of